moving on to just before 100. Yeah. Go. 2, 3, 4.
After 79, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after 79.
Middle part, that's it, and the bottom part, for you, the bottom part, okay. Right, let's just pinch it, and you're given all the 3 notes by the basses, you just so there's your note. That's not an injury to do that. Let's try it, on your own. Go, and
people here?
Yes, hundreds of people here at the moment. Singers, performers, people from behind the scenes are doing a really fantastic job.
And why have they all come together on this particular day?
Well, it's in support of a number of things. Our 65th anniversary for the Harrogate Symphony Orchestra is one thing, which is very important. We're also getting amateur singers together who've never sung Carmina Burana, which is another great thing. And finally, it's in support of the Drake Music Project, which is for physically handicapped musicians who are learning to play music by electronic gadgetry. It really is a fantastic day for everyone, I think.
On from the side, going towards Derek, please.
More numbers at the
to organise today is literally thousands of sheets of music, and we have someone very important who's got all that together. It's one hell of a hassle, and that's our librarian, Maurice Lupton.
Yes, well, it started back in April last year when I first phoned the publishers to find out what we could borrow. Then the music gradually arrived in December, 200 vocal parts, the orchestral parts, about 120, just less than 120, and it all has to be sorted then the vocal parts were sent out to various people who required them.
It's all part of the job that you don't think about.
That's right. That's right. It's quite an eye-opener. And my room, at Christmas time, there was hardly room for Father Christmas because it was so full of vocal parts.
I read a bit of a shock this morning when we were asking how many people knew it, and nobody knows it. So they're doing it all from...
Good. Scratch.
It literally is a come and
real
sing.
scratch one.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Okay, and the last bit's all right.
Yes, yeah, we'll just start off fairly steady and then push it on wherever.
How many times?
Fine, good. Okay.
Do you feel a little apprehensive about tonight then?
Not tonight?
Yes?
Certainly not.
The conductor is confident that nobody else will be.
Absolutely.
That's right. And so no regrets about taking the job on?
Yes. No, it's marvellous, marvellous.
I think it's the first time you've done anything quite like this.
This size, certainly, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's the first time the conference centre have done anything like
I understand so, yeah. And are you pleased with how it's going up to now?
The first half, I think, is going to... Well, the thing we've just done was fine,
Yeah.
because we had time to work on it. Our worry now is the second half,
Yeah.
because it's all much more bitty and
Yeah.
will take more time. But if we're reasonably to time...
Are you from the Harrogate Symphony Orchestra?
Yes, I am.
And you're looking forward to your experience tonight?
Oh, yes, very much.
Is it a little different to what you normally do?
Yes.
For a moment. How are you enjoying yourself today?
Very much.
Very much.
Yeah.
Not feeling too nervous?
No, no, we're used to singing.
It's all good fun, eh?
It's all good fun. It's quite
Right.
hard work in here, though, because you can't hear anything but yourself singing.
Yeah, yeah. And your friend?
Yes, I'm enjoying it very much.
From Harrogate?
Yeah.
Yeah? Great. Project for?
Since I was dragged in halfway through.
As a stage manager here.
Yeah,
What does that involve?
basically setting it up yesterday, 8 hours yesterday to set it up, and choosing the slides to run with Carmina Burana, and basically making sure it all runs today.
Yeah, yeah. Getting people in and out, is that part of it?
Yes,
Yeah,
but with the help of all the rotary stewards as well.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So you're not too stressed out either?
I am up there, yeah.
And you're going to be taking lighting people through the plot as well?
Yes, but we don't get a chance to run it. We don't get a chance to run it.
No, no.
So it's on the hoof tonight.
Yeah, yeah. For all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, just go to the beginning right first. Watch. Do it again, please. You're going to rush your beaters to it. Watch me. I'm doing it with you. Ready?
Big pressure with the meals and the changing. No, because you've got to do the walk off. You can't, otherwise you'll be in a big problem. Absolutely 5-2 at the latest.
Okay, let's do it from the top. Here's your B minor chord, and I'll give you it tonight. So here's the B minor chord, okay? Right, heads up, all the best.
Who's doing this, please? Who's actually singing chorus 2? 3 hands up. It should theoretically be everybody in Central Ireland, or at least all the tops. All the tops should have been doing chorus 2. Yeah? Okay. Basically, Benny, 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 yeah, Benny, 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 yeah, Benny, Benny.
Before you go, how's the day going then, Derek, to you?
No worries, yes, it's
Good.
gone very well. Really, very smooth.
Really?
Very happy indeed with it, yes.
Planning has paid
Planning
off,
has worked out. It's paid. A year's activity has paid very well indeed.
So now you just sit back and relax then, do you?
Absolutely right to enjoy it.
Good.
Really enjoyed the day. It's been super.
Are you here singing or what?
Singing, oh, definitely.
And are you enjoying yourselves?
We are, yes.
It's great to be part of a big thing.
Where the Dale singers actually.
Dale singers?
Yes.
Yeah?
Practice every Monday. At Woodlands Methodist.
What part of the Dales are you from?
Oh, no, we're from Harrogate.
I'm from Harrogate.
Surrounding. Spa and Weatherby.
And you are? Mike Paxton?
Part of Rotary, Mike Paxton,
Yes.
part of Rotary.
And you've got a music thing on your lapel.
Yes,
so
I have.
What are you doing, singing?
No, I'm just supporting them while I'm here.
You're supporting them, right.
Just helping Rotary.
And the Drake Trust? You know, yeah.
Yes. So, yeah.
Great. So it's been a good occasion.
Excellent. First class.
One that you're happy to be associated
Oh,
with.
yes, without a doubt.
Is what?
Good evening for the Trust.
It should be. I mean, it's what is really good is the local support from musicians.
And he's fantastic. He does really lovely dance and music. And,
It's very rewarding then when you see this happening.
well, yes, of course it is,
Yeah.
yes. And, I mean, he would play 10 hours a day.
Really?
Yes.
You've been here for nearly 10 hours now. Are you beginning to tire a little?
I wouldn't say tired, perhaps excited, because I'm really thrilled that so many people have had such a wonderful day, and I'm sure that they have.
Yeah.
And the quality of the concert will be absolutely terrific.
Right, and how long have you been planning this for then?
Well, just over a year, and we've really put the whole thing together. It's wonderful to see so many people having come from Settle and Malton and Whitby and Gisborough and throughout the whole county and North Leeds. It's absolutely tremendous.
And obviously supporting a very good charity.
Yes, it fits very well in the sense that it's helping music for special needs. It's people coming to share music, to be challenged by a come and sing day, and actually then, through their efforts, to raise money for those who have special needs.
Looking forward to a good night.
You want to see my belly?
Okay.
Today is Education Sunday. It's a great privilege for me, therefore, as North Yorkshire's County Education Officer, to welcome you to this magnificent concert. At the moment, one voice. Soon, 2 voices. Later, 500 voices and 100 musicians, all in the interests of one cause. A very special cause for some very special people. Why should it be that members of our community who are disabled should be deprived of the opportunity of making music? Why should they be deprived of the lifetime learning opportunities which community education exists to provide? Tonight is the fulfillment of many dreams. It gives reality to the Rotary motto, service above self. For Roger Percival, the fundraising chairman of the Harrogate Rotary Club, it represents the fulfillment of a dream which began just about 12 months ago when he mastered and mustered something like the same resources in the Grand Hall, the Central Hall, of the University of York, at the North of England Education Conference. The title of that conference was Developing the Learning Society, and that is what we are doing tonight. It's also the fulfillment of a dream for the Harrogate Symphony Orchestra, and Bryan Western, their conductor, and Andrew Leeson, their secretary. They're celebrating their 65th anniversary by performing in this magnificent hall for the first time. And of course, it's a fulfillment of a dream for the Drake Music Project. Founded only in 1988, but now worldwide, Bosnia, United States of America, Slovenia, throughout Europe. John Miles wrote, "Music was my first love." It is indeed for many a first love, disabled as well as able-bodied. Both need help to enable them to realize their dreams. At last year's North of England Education Conference, the then Archbishop of York, John Habgood, spoke about the need to have maps as well as dreams. Maps to show us the way to our dreams. The Drake Music Project provides some of the maps towards the dreams of the disabled, the technology, the guidance, the support, to help many realize their dreams. And how does it do it? Just watch this.
These beats are divided up into 3. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah. So, now, if we record something on here, everything you do will be in the correct rhythm. But are you happy with the sound as it is? So that's quite a low sound, isn't it?
Yeah, but well, last year I went on holiday to Ireland. I got interested in Irish music. Well, I tried to put some of that together. Well, I have very little movement at all. The only thing I can move really is a little bit on my finger. With the technology they've got here, it's brilliant because it enables me to play an instrument which I might not have been able to play before.
The Drake Music Project is a charity that began in 1988 with the aim of enabling disabled adults and children to make music through the use of computer and music technology. By providing access via a range of technology, which includes single switch pads, ultrasound beams, music keyboards, and specialist computer software and hardware, Drake aims to enable those with physical disabilities of different degrees to make music on an equal basis, by participating in music making and by composing and arranging, for the enjoyment and creativity that music offers.
Lovely.
Beethoven, now, he did some wonderful music. You'd get the original Dum 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 Dum, and then we build on top of that until we got something that sounded nice. I had an accident that meant I couldn't really think about what I was doing, but it makes me think.
When I first heard about the Drake project, I thought to myself, yes, I've got to go and see how things work. I've made my own tape, and that has been recorded by the Old David Studios in York.
Through its educational links with Bretton Hall and York University's Music Technology Group, acknowledged to be one of the best in the world, the Drake Music Project funds the continuous research and development of enhanced accessible music technology and MIDI technology, implementing those innovations through workshops in play schemes, schools, day centres and other venues, run by qualified musicians and volunteers trained by Drake.
I think the important thing about Drake is that it allows people who are musically talented to develop that musical talent, but it also allows other people to have a go, because even the most non-musical, able-bodied people generally are able at some point in their lives to have a go at making a sound, see what they can do.
Choose note length. Add a note.
Okay, now press the black switch. eScape is a program which was devised by the Drake Music Project research graduate at York University, designed to run on an Apple Mac computer. With this program, somebody can control the whole screen on the computer with just 1 or 2 switches, or just by placing their hand on an area of a keyboard. It's been cleverly written to get round all the problems that most people have with moving a mouse around the screen. Most of the people we work with couldn't possibly play a maracas or a tambourine. There's nothing they could do except perhaps sing, and even some of them can't sing either. So this sort of session gives them an opportunity to do the music themselves, not watch someone else.
I think it's very musically valid, because what you've got is people being able to make sounds, choosing the sounds that they can make, finding different ways of playing them, choosing how they're going to play their sounds. Often the results are very surprising.
I've never walked in my life, so I don't know if it's to walk on the ground or, you know, to dance. I think it's a good idea. It's what we've wanted for years.
The Drake Music Project organises an annual programme of events, including concerts, taster days, residential courses and inset training, provides Drake tutors for share music courses, and works with over 150 disabled adults and children on a weekly basis in Belfast, Dublin, London, Yorkshire and Edinburgh, with work in Sarajevo beginning and partnerships with disability organisations within Europe proposed. Through the ongoing nature of this work, the Drake Music Project aims to give every physically disabled person access to the creativity and enjoyment of music making, improvisation and composition, to open up the world of music through developing technology that everyone can use.
It's the first time I've been able to make music on my own.
I think, have I really done this, or is it just a dream, you know? And I'm very proud I did it.
It makes me think about things, and I like it.
a lot.
Have I really done this? Or is it just a dream? Tonight's not a dream. It's dream turned reality. And it gives me an opportunity of doing something I've never had the chance to do before. So, from across North Yorkshire and around the world, please welcome from Radio York, Ellie Fiorentini, and first of all, Jonathan Cower.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and as Fred Evans has said, welcome to the Harrogate International Centre for tonight's One Voice concert, and I'm sure the fulfilment of the dreams that we've just seen. I am indeed Jonathan Cower from BBC Radio York. My colleague, Ellie Fiorentini, is the allegedly more attractive one, who you'll be meeting in a few minutes' time. Ellie and I, it has to be said, agree about very, very few things. But one thing we are agreed upon is that there is a certain irony to two presenters from a talk radio station finding themselves in the midst of an evening that is all about making music. You have copious programme notes as a guide to the works you're going to hear this evening and to their composers. So Ellie and I, you'll probably be glad to hear, have taken a vow. And it's a vow to cut the chat for once and to keep our intrusion into this evening to an absolute minimum and to confine ourselves simply to introducing the artists that you're going to hear this evening. This, as you may appreciate, poses something of a problem, as you can no doubt appreciate from the tiny huddle of people behind me. You'll appreciate it's been almost impossible to convince anyone to take part tonight. Indeed, they've had to spread themselves out a bit in order to make the stage look nice and busy. The choirs represented here tonight are too numerous to mention. Suffice it to say that they have travelled a long way, in many cases, to be here and have been rehearsing since very early this morning. As Fred Evans said, this is the first time the Harrogate Symphony Orchestra, celebrating their 65th year, have performed in this magnificent hall. It is entirely appropriate, therefore, that for their debut here, they have a magnificent piece of music to perform for you this evening. And it is equally appropriate that to conduct the orchestra in the performance of an operatic overture, they're joined by the leader of the Orchestra of Opera North. Ladies and gentlemen, to conduct the overture to Wagner's Der Meistersinger von Nuremberg, please welcome to the stage David Greed.
to. I'm allegedly the better looking one. Before I introduce our next guest this evening, I'd like to remind you that during the interval which follows our next performance, there are displays and information about the Drake Music Project, as well as details on the Harrogate Rotary Club and the Harrogate Symphony Orchestra. They will be in the foyer, and that interval will be about 20 minutes, but you will get an alarm call to remind you to come back. If you have a few spare moments, please find time to take a look. Our next piece of music will take many people back to that railway station where, amidst the swirling smoke, Trevor Howard got that cinder out of Celia Johnson's eye with the corner of his handkerchief. Ladies and gentlemen, to perform Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 2, please welcome on stage Benjamin Frith.